Welcome to the PHN's Core Needs Assessment Training for new staff. This training will provide an overview of what the PHN does, the Core Needs Assessment, and its alignment with the PHN's strategic objectives. Primary health networks assess the health needs of people in the region, commission health services to meet these needs, work with providers to build workforce capacity and delivery of high-quality care, and encourage better use of health resources by connecting people with appropriate health services. Our planning, activity and reporting lifecycle has been designed to build your understanding of the ideal interactions between key business processes, operational work and projects, ensuring all our work is informed by the needs assessment. Over a 5-year period, all of our PHN's network is designed to deliver on the organisation's strategic plan. One of the main roles of the PHN is to commission health services to meet the needs of people in their region. Commissioning is the process of planning, purchasing and monitoring services for a population with specific needs. The first stage of the commissioning cycle is to understand the health needs of the population. To achieve this, the PHN undertakes a needs assessment. This then informs the strategy and direction of the PHN and assists in planning for health services. To be able to plan and deliver services effectively, it is important to co-design these services with consumers, service providers, clinicians and health workers, and system partners. The PHN procures services which are monitored and evaluated to ensure they are delivering as intended and they meet the needs of the clients and communities. The monitoring and evaluation of these services then helps to inform the needs assessment. And so the commissioning cycle continues to be improved upon with each stage informing the next. The Department of Health requires us to link needs from our current needs assessment to all our activity work plans. Internally, we also map all projects to needs through briefs and project management plans to ensure we have insight into the work the PHN is doing to address community need. The Core Needs Assessment, sometimes referred to as the Needs Assessment or a Health Needs Assessment, is updated by the PHN every year, with comprehensive review undertaken every 3 years. It is the first step in the PHN commissioning framework and aims to identify the healthcare needs of a population, provide the basis of the PHN's understanding of health needs of people living in our region, inform the way the PHN plans and commissions services, and should be used in all activity and project planning to provide evidence and justification for undertaking specific work. How do I use the needs assessment? Let's have a look at this visual. In this diagram, we can consider the sun to be the needs assessment, the moon to be the PHN's strategic plan, and the earth as the PHN itself. The sun drives weather, influences ocean currents, seasons and climate, and makes life possible. In the PHN context, the sun, or the needs assessment, guides PHN decision-making and ensures that resources are targeted to where they are most needed. The moon impacts on tides, light, migration, and provides stability for seasons. Within the PHN, the moon, or the strategic plan, sets the PHN's direction and stabilises our approach over a longer period. This gives us something to strive and aspire to. The Earth, or the PHN itself as an organisation, implements activity and responding to need in line with available resources and funding. How do we put this into action? Let's take a look at an example of using the needs assessment to inform a project. Example, I would like to implement a project or have an idea for a project. The first step is to identify the focus area for your project and determine if your project fits within the 9 categories of identified priority areas. Projects should come from a need. Where did the need or project idea come from? Does it align with the needs in the needs assessment? Consult the needs assessment and the LGA health profiles. What do these resources say about the need or the region you are focusing on? Identify further information and evidence to support your project. If the project or activity cannot be linked to the needs assessment, contact the Health Intelligence and Performance Team, HIP, through the I Want To function on SharePoint. They can assist in finding relevant data for your project. Where are the needs assessment documents? Resources for staff can be found on SharePoint under PHN Teams, Health Data and Profiles, Needs Assessment, Core Needs Assessment 2022 to 2025. Public versions are available on our website. Finally, the needs assessment is everyone's responsibility to contribute to. If you hear something about a health or service need, notice a recurring theme or have any feedback, contact the HIP team as the information is useful and can be incorporated into the needs assessment. This can be done by phone or email, by lodging a ticket through I Want To, or even to our health planners via Teams message.